Everyone, so met the surgeon today, so I thought I'd do a little quick update on here instead of typing it up, and for myself so I can save it. Met the surgeon. It was really nice to put a face to the voice because I've talked to him a few times already. Very nice guy. Didn't look anything like what I expected. Surgery is March 9th. He's very impressed with how the leg looks. Hey, honey. Anyways, so yeah, he's very impressed with how the leg looks and how it's healing, how the skin's healing. Very impressed, actually. He was pretty surprised to see that I had no blisters, no open sores, no nothing, that it's actually healing already. So, I told him about which cream I was using. Plugged that right in there because that stuff is amazing. So surgery is March 9th. It is kind of going to be pretty big scar, or pretty big cut at the back of the leg. He outlined it for me, so anyway, it seemed to me that it was quite from one end to the other, but so he's removing obviously the tumor, the soft tissue around the tumor, and the big chunk of my muscle. He showed me which one. He did give me a name for it, and don't even ask because I can't remember which one it was, but I know which one it is to feel it. So that big muscle from one end to the other is coming out as well. Stay in the hospital will most likely be 2 nights. They're putting in a drainage tube in the back there as well, because I guess the way with radiation and everything else and how everything is internally there, it doesn't always leak very well. So they are putting in a tube to make sure it leaks out. The tube might come home with me, might not. It all depends on what happens after surgery. MRI looked good. It's still shrunk. I was thinking it was growing, but I think it's just because the way I sit or try and sit at the edge of the chair, I'm really pushing against a lot of stuff. So that's why it swells up, which isn't good. So I need to make sure there's no other way of sitting right now when I'm working. So I just have to keep moving, and it's going to have to be a day earlier for me to stop work so that I'm not sitting that way, so that the leg isn't swollen when I go into surgery. So I'm just going to have to be off 1 extra day than I expected, just so that I'm not sitting and pushing on everything. So, so surgery is March 9th. And he did say, obviously, everything still looks pretty good on the MRI from everything he can see, but he won't know the full detail until he opens me up and see what's going on in there. He doesn't expect any surprises, but you just never know, he said. So just to be prepared for that. Otherwise, everything should be good. 8 to 10 weeks to start with recovery, just because of how much is being taken out and what's being taken out. And then kind of assessing from there. So that's that. So at March 9th, this damn thing is coming out of me. It's going to be removed with parts of me, but that's okay. Muscle can be rebuilt. There's going to be a lot of physio involved, and working on that. So, but that's easy enough to do as well, too, right? So all those things are minor. So just having the surgery and getting it removed is what needs to happen next. So appointment booked with my doctor already for the full physical that they need. That's happening on Friday. And then so I should be off by the 8th, and then surgery's on the 9th. So I know, right, Ange? Really good news. So recovery will be a bit long, and it's going to require a lot of work, but I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. So I just want this thing removed. Anyways, that's the news. It is good news. And we just go from here. Yeah, best news ever, right? I know. So I'll be in the hospital probably surgery Thursday, Friday. I'm hoping to be out by Saturday, so that'll be good too. Anyways, that is it. So now back to work. Anyways, I just wanted to do this little quick with my hearts because, we all know what those mean to me, right? Anyways, thanks for listening, and bye, Ange. Talk to you guys.